Alright, YouTube world, how's it all going here? I'm your boy, Balor, your current WWE champion. Just got done with Fall of the Week. Go check it out. We are about to look at we are about to do a reaction video. Today's reaction video, two parts actually, two-parts reaction video. And I got one more a little bit later with a different video. This time we're going to be looking at the history of the Bullet Club. If you have never, and I mean I'm very serious about this, if you have never, ever heard of the Bullet Club, get out of this chat, get out of this channel, get out of the wrestling world. Go. We don't need you. Go. If you never heard of the Bullet Club, get out of here. Seriously. But if you have heard of the Bullet Club, welcome to the club. Seriously. Too sweet. We're going to look at the history of the Bullet Club from 2013 to now. Like, seriously, two parts. So, really, part one right now, the history of the Bullet Club. So, let's get it started, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. And hits button.
Unlimited.
Wait, hang on.
Simpson Pro Wrestling Unlimited. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the history of the Bullet Club. Now, this is actually going to be a two-part video because there's actually two different versions of the Bullet Club. There's the original incarnation of the Bullet Club that saw Prince Devitt and AJ Styles both as leaders, and then there's the second version of the Bullet Club where Kenny Omega was the leader, and some like to call it the Elite. So
the Elite.
We're going to take a look at the original versions of the Bullet Club. So enough of me talking, let's get going.
Let's do it. I love this channel, by the way. Sorry, I'm fanboying here. I love Bullet Club.
The Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, the American Nightmare Cody, and others make up the current version of the globally famous Bullet Club. The Bullet Club actually looked a lot different when it started in 2013, and for those unaware, it was actually started by current WWE superstar Finn Balor, who at the time was known as Prince Devitt when he turned on longtime partner Taguchi and teamed up with Bad Luck Fale. The original plan was just for Devitt and Fale to be a normal tag team, and when plans changed, they ended up adding Carl Anderson and Tama Tonga to the group as well. This is when the name Bullet Club and their signature finger gun gesture was created. Devitt has stated in interviews in the past, even though people call them the Bullet Club, the word "the" is not actually part of the group name. Devitt has been credited with creating the name, but the trademark is owned by New Japan Pro Wrestling. Other names considered for the group were Bullet Parade and Bullet League.
Bullet League?
Following forming
really?
Bullet Club, Prince
Bullet
Devitt
Parade?
entered the 2013 Best of the Super Juniors tournament, winning it with a perfect record, not losing a single match. Shortly after, Devitt announced that he would be moving to the heavyweight division, even though he was still the junior heavyweight champion, and challenged Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP
How come everyone can say his first name and I can't? Kazuchika Okada. I just call him
Devitt
Okada.
was unable to defeat Okada for the championship.
This is a
In
great
October
match.
2013, Matt and Nick Jackson, known as the Young Bucks, made their New Japan Pro Wrestling debut and were announced as new members of Bullet Club. Over the next few months, the Young Bucks would win the Super Junior Tag Team Tournament and the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. In November, Bullet Club entered two teams into the World Tag League, with Devitt and Fale in one block and Anderson with a debuting new Bullet Club member, Doc Gallows. Both teams did well in the tournament, with Devitt and Fale being eliminated going into the final day of tournament play, and Anderson and Gallows going to the finals and winning the tournament. At Wrestle Kingdom 8 in January 2014, Gallows and Anderson would go on to defeat Killer Elite Squad, Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer, to become the new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Unfortunately, on the same night, Devitt was defeated by Kota Ibushi with the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Dang it.
Leading into April of 2014,
Look at
Devitt
Finn's
once
abs.
again reignited a heated rivalry with former tag team partner Taguchi.
Gold. Look at
They
the
have a
abs.
loser leave town match, and even though the two did fight at Invasion Attack on April 6th, the stipulation was never added to the match. During the match, Devitt got in a heated argument with the Young Bucks after they attempted to interfere in the match multiple times, despite being ordered by Devitt to not interfere.
Hey! Get off me! Hey! Stop
The
it!
Young Bucks
Hey!
turning on Devitt.
Stop it!
Devitt would end up losing the match to Taguchi, and Devitt would announce the following day that he was leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling. And as we all know, Devitt did go to WWE and became Finn Balor.
Yep.
During the Invasion Attack show, AJ Styles debuted with New
I remember
Japan Pro
this.
Wrestling, and upon attacking current
I remember this very well. Like, I didn't know anything about New Japan, but once the word AJ Styles came up,
newest member
like,
of Bullet Club.
that's why I got introduced to New
At
Japan.
first, Styles was still working full-time in America and only working the major shows for New Japan. So at this time, Carl Anderson did take over leadership duties of Bullet Club.
Oh, okay. I thought AJ
Styles
started out as the
would act as the leader of a Bullet Club version in Ring of Honor and would become full-time leader of the faction later on that year.
Yep.
On May 3rd, at Wrestling Don't Talk to 2014, Styles would go on to defeat Okada and become the IWGP Heavyweight Champion when Yujiro Takahashi would turn on Okada and the Chaos Group, becoming the first Japanese member
Isn't Chaos
of
with
Bullet Club.
Okada? Isn't that Okada's
In
little group in New
August,
Japan?
Global Force Wrestling founder Jeff Jarrett would actually join Bullet Club after attacking
I remember
Hiroshi
this too.
Tanahashi, after Tanahashi had defeated Styles in a non-title match. This then led to Tanahashi challenging Styles for the championship in September at Destruction of Kobe, and Styles would be defeated for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Dang it!
On November 8th at Power Struggle,
Yeah,
Kenny
it's
Omega
everyone's favorite
joined
cleaner.
Bullet Club after joining New Japan full-time just 1 month earlier. Omega had turned down joining Bullet Club earlier, but changed his mind after challenging Taguchi for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, stating that all he really wanted was money and the title. Omega would not have another match as member of Bullet Club until Wrestle Kingdom 9 in 2015, where he defeated Taguchi for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
On that same night, after holding the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships for 1 full year and defending those titles 7 times, Gallows and Anderson would be defeated by Goto and Shibata with the titles on the line.
Oh well.
Only 1 month later, Gallows and Anderson would regain those championships, and on that same night, AJ Styles would defeat Tanahashi to become a 2-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
My boy.
On May 3rd, at Wrestling Don't Talk To, Bullet Club would wrestle in the first match to feature females in New Japan Pro Wrestling in over 12 years, where we saw Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows, and Gallows' wife Amber Gallows defeat Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Maria Kanellis. On the July 5th Dominion event, Kenny Omega would end up losing the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship to Kushida. In the main event of that show, AJ Styles would also go on to lose the IWGP Heavyweight Championship to Kazuchika Okada.
Kazuchika Okada.
In early September, Styles and the Young Bucks would represent Bullet Club in Chikara's 2015 King of Trios tournament. They made it to the finals of the tournament, but were later defeated. Later that month, at Destruction of Okayama, Omega would go on to defeat Kushida to regain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
At Wrestle Kingdom 10 in
My very first Wrestle Kingdom,
2016,
this one.
Bullet Club was involved in 5 championship matches.
I only watched this because
The
of
Young
Styles.
Bucks won a
And that's when I
4-way
first got
tag team
introduced to
match
Shinsuke
to win the
Nakamura. So.
IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag
Is that
title.
Red Dragon? It is Red Dragon.
Fale,
There's
Yujiro
Ricochet.
Takahashi, and Tamatonga defeated the Briscoes and Toriyanu to become the first ever never openweight 6-man tag team champions.
Nice.
Kenny Omega, unfortunately, would lose the Junior Heavyweight Championship back to Kushida. Gallows and Anderson would lose the Heavyweight Tag
Kushida's
Team
a
titles to
beast.
Makabe and Honma. And also,
Doesn't matter
AJ
if the beast is
Styles would
Shibata.
fail to
Shibata's
defeat
a-
Shinsuke
Oh my
Nakamura
gosh,
with the
that-
IWGP
He get a
Intercontinental
headbutt, and he
Championship on
headbutted
the line.
Okada too hard.
The following night at New Year's Dash, Bullet Club would turn on then leader AJ Styles, and Kenny Omega would declare
remember
himself
this.
the new leader of Bullet Club. Omega also declared that he was moving from the junior heavyweight division to the
Close.
heavyweight division. This also led Omega and the Young Bucks slightly breaking off from Bullet Club to start
Yes.
referring to themselves as the Elite.
No hate, I'm just
Later that
saying.
month, AJ Styles would go on to debut for the WWE as the 3rd entrant in the 2016 Royal Rumble.
And I
But
popped hard.
that is where the first half of the Bullet Club's history does end, because when you really look at it, going forward, the Bullet Club, yes, it's in some ways the same group, but at the same time, it is a whole different group when you add
It
in
is.
new members that are
It
widely
is.
popular in America, and Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks do some really big things to make themselves the Elite stand out.
The Elite. So that's part 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the history of the Bullet Club. That was pretty cool. Learned a lot. I knew most of these facts going in, so I just want to take on that little journey. We're going to talk about part 2 a little bit later. But That's part 1 of the history of the Bullet Club. I will see y'all on part 2. And that's it. I'll see you on part 2. Peace out, and too sweet.